Hello from the city of Salta. We spent some time in Buenos Aires and now we are in Salta. We are here just for a day and we're going to use it as a base to visit a lot of areas around here. We are going to take a little tour of the city to see some of the main areas that you can visit, and we're starting our tour in this plaza. It's the July 9 Plaza. It's named after the independence of Argentina from the Spanish rule, and we are in front of a very important statue, which is the statue of San Martin, who played a very big role in the liberation of not only Argentina, but a lot of countries in South America. So we're gonna go around and try to see what we can in a day in this beautiful city, and of course, try some amazing food and share that with you.
Weekend Turístico, lovely cafe right by Plaza 9 de Julio, and we got a submarino along with a lot of other amazing things. Submarino means submarine, and it's called like this because they give you a huge piece of chocolate that you put inside the hot milk and you mix it until it becomes basically hot chocolate. I see all the little grains of the chocolate that is still melting. Wow. It's so good. Not overly sweet at all. I didn't add sugar. The flavor of the chocolate for me is perfect. This is flan con dulce de leche. As if the flan was not enough, they added on the side some dulce de leche, so the two things combined, I'm sure they're gonna be so rich. Dulce de leche, for those who don't know, is basically caramel made with milk. Wow. It's a sugar explosion. The egg of the flan and the dulce de leche combined are just fantastic.
I ordered a media luna, which is the croissant here, and it's my first one. I've been hearing about it a lot and I'm so excited to try it. It's so lovely. It is like, it's not as crunchy as the croissant that you would have in France or other places. It's kind of soft, but the taste is insane. It's not very buttery. It has enough airiness. It's kind of soft, and it's absolutely delicious.
Bueno, esto es un postre regional de la ciudad de Salta, del norte argentino. Se llama quesillo con cayote y nueces. Comprende un queso estirado a base de maicena, dulce de cayote, que es un dulce del norte de Salta, y nueces.
Oh my God. Wow, I didn't expect this taste. It's absolutely delicious. The cheese is kind of cold, and there is this amazing fruit flavor that comes from the compote, and with the crunch of the nuts is absolutely delicious. I'm so excited to have tried something I never tried before. It's really, really good.
Salta, de hecho, está fundada en el año 1582. Fundada por el licenciado Hernando de Lerma, que junto a 3 gobernadores, porque se postularon en ese momento la primera vez para que puedan comandar Salta, y es Hernando de Lerma el que logra la gobernatura. En todo esto tiene más o menos un aspecto español, donde se funda la plaza, tienen la iglesia, eso lo van a ver en todos los pueblos de acá de lo que es Salta, y inclusive en otras provincias como es Buenos Aires, San Juan, provincias principales que tienen la plaza, el cabildo, la iglesia principal. Acá funcionaba antes, antiguamente, la casa de gobierno. Ahí está. Ahí está. Está filmando. Ahí está. A ver, fíjate cómo salió. ¿La ves? ¡Uy, mirá!
Wow.
We are in this beautiful building. It's from the Spanish time when the city was founded, just like any other cities that was founded around the world and Europe. It started with a square, and around the square all the important buildings were built, and one of them was this one. It was the seat of government, and now it's open to the public, and it's a museum. Not only the architecture is really breathtaking, but you cannot help but feel the history of this place when you stand here. It's such a beautiful place to come and visit, and just like we have seen in Buenos Aires, you see different type of architectures within the same area, and here we see Spanish architecture alongside with French architecture. And if you see on one side of the square, you feel like you're in Paris, and another side of the square, you feel like in Spain. So this is a very interesting square to visit.
Tenemos esta sala que es la que también tenía abajo, que es la que te muestra cómo vivían antiguamente las grandes clases sociales.
Tonight we are gonna try a very typical restaurant. It's called Doña Salta, and everybody that you know would recommend that in Salta. So we came here, and now, I mean, we love the place already. It's so cute. The design is very traditional looking, and there are a few things that we want to try here, although I don't know if we can finish all of it, but they're very known for empanadas. Some people say that it's the best empanada that you will have in Argentina. And then we'll try also some tamales, humitas. The preparations like tamales, but they don't have a feeling like tamale, and it could be salty and sweet. You can smell like the corn the minute you open it. It looks absolutely amazing. This one reminds me of like candies that you have around Christmas.
Oh wow. Usually tamales don't have this much filling. There's so much meat here. It's pretty delicious.
So the tamale is with meat, and it's not like the tamale that I'm used to having in other places, because the corn is kind of lumpy, right? You can feel the lumps, but not in a bad way. It's actually really, it feels organic. Really good. Humita, let me try that. Wow, it's a more delicate taste. I think the corn is more, I think what I know as tamale. I don't know what else I'm tasting outside of the cheese, but it's really good combination. This is empanada of meat. It's very hot, but I'm gonna try it real quick. Wow, I want to have 10 of these. I see why this is the best one. I think this is the first baked one I think I tried, and I love the shell, but the filling is so good. There's like meat and potato, and I think some either green onion or leek, but it's so delicious. We're gonna try locro, which is very typical from this area, and it's a very hearty stew. It has beans, it has pancetta, it has pork and beef, and it's kind of like thick. I love it. It looks really good. Wow. I mean, you really like feel the taste of the beans that have cooked, that have cooked down, and they kind of became the thickening agent in the soup or the stew. And with the beef, the texture is really nice. It's really hearty. Like, I want to have this every day in the winter. It's such a lovely dish.
And there is also squash. In fact, this yellow color is from the squash, and a lot of mice, which makes it incredibly sweet. Estamos con un señor que hemos encontrado esta noche. Se llama Mario, muy amable, y has dicho unas cosas sobre Argentina que nos colpieron mucho. Díselo.
Sí, es un gusto poder hablar para la cámara, y lo que le estaba diciendo es que yo soy nacido acá, toda la vida viví acá, y que amo a mi país y que quiero recorrerlo centímetro a centímetro porque es muy bello. Cada metro del país es muy bello y te encontrás con cosas increíbles. Así que si alguien tiene intenciones, Argentina es hermosísimo, es muy bello.
I didn't have an intention of eating dessert, but as we entered, we saw this dessert that looked like a meringue, like a milk-free meringue. There's dulce de leche on it, so there's no way that we're not gonna try that.
A landmark you should not miss is the Catedral de Salta, one of the most iconic religious buildings in Argentina. This grand neoclassical structure stands as a symbol of the city's colonial heritage and deep-rooted Catholic traditions. The cathedral's history dates back to the early 19th century, but the current version was completed in 1882, after previous iterations were destroyed by earthquakes. Its vibrant pastel-color facade with cream and pink tones is immediately striking and offers a unique contrast to the surrounding colonial buildings in the city's historic Plaza 9 de Julio. The interior of the cathedral is just as impressive, with high vaulted ceilings and intricate Baroque detailing. Lavish chandeliers hang from above, while the altars and the chapels feature gilded accents and religious artwork. The cathedral houses the statue of El Señor y la Virgen del Milagro, the Lord and the Virgin of the Miracle, which is particularly significant for the locals. These statues are believed to have miraculous powers, and they are central to the annual Festival of the Miracle, Fiesta del Milagro, held in September, where thousands of pilgrims come to pay homage. Two minutes from the cathedral, you will find the Iglesia San Francisco, one of the most beautiful and significant churches in Salta. Completed in the 19th century, it features a striking facade adorned with intricate details and a tall bell tower that dominates the skyline. The church is renowned for its vibrant colors, particularly the rich reds and yellows that characterize its exterior. Inside, the church boasts a stunning altar and beautifully crafted religious artwork, including notable sculptures and paintings that reflect the region's cultural heritage. The interior is serene and inviting, making it a perfect spot for quiet reflection. The Convento de San Bernardo is another must-see in Salta. Located close to the Iglesia San Francisco, this historic convent dates back to the 17th century and is known for its beautiful colonial architecture and serene gardens. The convent is home to the Order of the Carmelite Nuns. It's a peaceful spot that offers a glimpse into the city's religious history. Don't miss the opportunity to explore the area. ¡Qué lindo!
Un saludo de bienvenida a su casa. Vamos a iniciar conociendo uno de los ecosistemas que tiene la región. Lo que tenemos ahí es la puna, una zona desértica, tiene varios cactus, tiene animales como las llamas, y para poder tener energía por ese tiempo, lo que hacían era llevarse diferentes tipos de masas.
Bueno,
Para el siguiente degustación de aperitivo vamos a hacer alusión a uno de los ecosistemas del noreste argentino, que son las yungas, una selva totalmente de altura. Bien. La base es un crocante de arroz con una mousse de sauco, un clásico árbol de aquí de la región, con un poquito de técnicas de la cocina, tierra comestible, piedritas comestibles, como así brotecitos de nuestra huerta. El Baquiano cuenta con una huerta agroecológica en la que solemos manejar y cultivar la mayor parte de nuestros alimentos bajo la mano de profesionales en la cocina, ¿bien? Generando así una materia prima 100% orgánica sin intervención de algún químico, dando lugar a un realzamiento total de diferentes sabores. Ante ello nosotros llevamos y representamos nuestra huerta agroecológica con diferentes aperitivos.
Este es tivo, lo preparamos con maíz, la mayoría de los pasos.
we are at El Baqueano, and as you can see, we didn't do an introduction because the minute you walk in, it's a whole experience and you have to go through it before you are taken to your table. We wanted to share a little bit of the experience with you, so we'll show you bits and pieces, but this is an absolute must-try when you are in Salta. It's absolutely breathtaking, the view is amazing, and the restaurant, the experience, everything is just insane.
Tenemos lo que es un Blanc de Noir, cosecha 2021, de la bodega de Esteco de Café. Vinagre de cebolla morada.
This is a lamb meat tartare. The meat has been marinated and then just gently seared, and now it's sitting on a bed of quinoa, 3 different types of quinoa.
This course that just came is different treatment of potatoes. Like there's raw, there's like puree form, and what's surprising is that they also put a little bit of soil, edible soil in this, so it's going to be very earthy, and it's like in a literal form earthy, which I'm so excited. When I used to be a young girl, I used to taste a little bit the soil, especially in Ethiopia, because it's really, it has a good taste. So I'm glad to see that, you know, other people recognize that too. Let me try it. The texture is very, very interesting, because you know how when sometimes you have these candies that are a little bit like chewy, I kind of feel like that texture in there, and it's kind of sweet. I don't think I tasted the soil.
Maybe it's just a good soil.
No, I feel it. I actually feel it. But because I think there's a cacao, no? A café, something that makes it a little bit sweet. It's really, really interesting, and I really like it sometimes when we eat things, especially in South America, and it includes a lot of flavors that we've never had before. It's just like something that expands your palate, and it's really amazing. We started with corn appetizers and we're ending with corn dessert, so everything here is made out of corn. It's a beautiful dish. It looks like there's a little bit of an ice cream, dulce de leche, some crumbly things also from corn. I think it's like a corn fest, which I love. I love corn. It's really, really good. Chewy texture, crunchy texture, the dulce de leche, and surprisingly, it's not overly sweet. So well balanced. A very beautiful way to finish a lovely dinner.
El restaurante se caracteriza por hacer comida autóctona contemporánea. ¿Sí? Eso sería la parte autóctona de los productos y aplicándole técnicas contemporáneas. Por eso tenemos unos platos que son diferentes a los tradicionales.
Y bueno, la importancia que reflejamos en los platos es el trabajar productos de estación, productos de productores y bueno, siempre cada vez que se presenta el plato decir quién es nuestro productor, de dónde viene, a qué se dedica.
Sí, la idea es mostrar un poco de Salta en cada bocado, en cada plato que se come.
Bueno, esta es la primera biblioteca pública gastronómica de Argentina. Nuestra madrina es Dolly Irigoyen. Tenemos distintos tipos de libros, desde cocina clásica, cocina moderna, también tenemos lo que sería para la parte de catas de vino, de café, de quesos, inclusive también tenemos algunos libros que son referidos a la flora de Argentina. Y tenemos nuestra huerta, que junto a la Fundación San Felipe tenemos estos cajones, la cual todo el personal de cocina albaquiano se hace cargo del mantenimiento, el trasplante. Unos tomates reliquias, que son negros morados, están empezando a tomar color. Acá tenemos el típico ají del norte argentino, que es el ají quitucho.
Es una variedad muy pequeña.
Son muy chiquititos y tienen un picante muy rico.
¿Eso es lo que pones en el plato con los tomates fríos?
Así es.
Ajá, okay.
Es muy fuerte. Sí.
Bueno, mi nombre es Matías Bishwood.
Mi nombre es Andrés Villa.
Y queríamos agradecerle por haber venido al restaurante albaquiano en Salta Capital.
Tonight we're in a very traditional place called La Casona del Molino, and it's the kind of place where it's very, very traditional and it's full of locals, and you go to listen to traditional songs, and generally there is a sing-along with a singer, and they have different rooms. It feels like you're in somebody's home. So we're going to let you listen to the music, but we're here to have our last dinner in Salta and also experience this very traditional culture in a peña, which is what they call these places. So we're very excited to be here.
¿Peña es algo solo del norte de Argentina o es...?
No, en toda Argentina.
En toda Argentina hay peñas.
Sí. En toda Argentina hay peñas.
Sí.
Y la tradición más importante de escritores y músicos es de Salta. En todo el país. Hay mucha gente que en Buenos Aires, en Córdoba, en Rosario, en el sur, saben una canción y es de un grupo salteño, los Chalchaleros.
Salta es el epicentro de la
Sí, aunque haya mucha gente que te diga otro lugar,
claro,
Salta
claro.
es el epicentro. Sí, sí, sí.